Drug abuse is a serious problem in our country.
KSN's Carla Pesono met with a former addict in Joplin who also actually used to be a reporter at our station.
Yes, Dustin Lattimer was brave enough to go on camera and share his story with me. And after hearing everything he went through, it just goes to show how anyone can fall in the cracks and become addicted. Here's Dustin's story.
As a kid, I was a straight-A student. I was, president of student council.
Joplin native Dustin Lattimer had everything going for him until he was introduced to prescription painkillers.
You know, I knew my son was doing great. He was going places, had a bright future, and then all of a sudden, downhill, lost it, everything.
It all started back in 2007 from peer pressure.
From that first pill that I took, I was instantly hooked.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Dustin Lattimer.
I was working full-time, going to school full-time. You add that up, that's almost 80 hours a week. The other part of me was I was with a inner struggle, an inner battle inside of me with being gay. The pills made me have more energy. It gave me confidence to be myself. It made me more outgoing. So, of course, I was able to function on the job. I was able to excel at work, at school. I was able to make friends right and left.
Dustin started taking up to 15 pills a day.
That wasn't enough. So, you move on to something better. And something better for me was hydrocodone.
Then it began to affect Dustin's work ethic. And since prescription pills are so expensive, Dustin went to extremes.
I stole from my friends. Money, lots of money I stole from friends. Borrowed money without knowing, knowing that I can't ever pay it back. One of the worst things I ever did is I stole from my grandma. I took blank checks out of my grandma's purse and wrote them for a couple $100, not thinking, went to the bank and said, I need these cashed. The bank knew something was up, and I was arrested right there at the bank. That was rock bottom. Rock bottom.
But it didn't stop there. Several months after being arrested, Dustin's addiction got worse.
I took enough pills that I had a seizure.
Not just one, but multiple seizures that caused him to dislocate his shoulder and eventually need surgery to fix it. Now Dustin was faced with taking even stronger pain medication from his surgery, oxycodone.
And the sick part of that was I was happy that I had surgery, because I got the best kind of prescription pills you could ever get.
Just days after his surgery in 2012, Dustin's family said this is it. And his father and stepmother sent him to a rehab facility in San Diego, California.
Obviously, I needed help, and I needed it quick, or I was on a straight path to being 6 feet under.
Dustin stayed in rehab for 60 days and lived in San Diego for up to a year to make sure the temptations wouldn't come back.
He's so happy. And it's amazing. He has everything he lost. He has nothing, but yet he has it all. He has his life, his family.
I thank God and my family and my friends each and every day for being able to be here, being able to breathe, and breathe knowing that I'm clean.
Dustin is now 2 years clean and is now working to find a job and trying to amend all the relationships he broke. Tune in tomorrow night on KSN Local News at 10, where we will hear from doctors and lawmakers on how Missouri is trying to curb the prescription drug abuse problem. Phil, back to you.
All right, thank you so much, Carla. KSN's Carla Pesono reporting live for us tonight here in our studio. The Pittsburgh Police